The channel is going on hiatus from today until hopefully no later than October. Hopefully before that. You know, we're really hoping that we get before October, but like we are out of backlog videos. The last one went up today. I have 30, maybe 40 archive videos that are they're done. They're edited and rendered and ready to go, but they're unusable at the moment. Sorry to shotgun blast you like that. I know it's a lot of information to take in all at once, but I also know that not everybody watches these videos all the way to the middle, not even to the quarter point. So the big important right up front information is that unfortunately we've got no videos that are going to be out. Also no streams, but that's something to the side. You probably noticed that already. From today until, yeah, we're hoping before October, but I want to kind of push it back just in case things get fucky. So if you're still around and you want to know what the hell's going on, so I did do that post a couple weeks back, said I was having a little bit of trouble doing uploads of videos, but like hopefully it would be cleared up soon because we got this backlog, not to worry. And clearly that was only partially true. Worry was in fact the correct response. We don't know exactly what's going on. Soup and I have been working on this, as always, mostly Soup, but you know, I got to do the typey with the fingers stuff because there's only so much that Soup can do remotely. But he's being a sweetie through all of this. We love him for more reasons than that, but that's a big one. That's a medium one. There's bigger reasons. Not the point. The point is that, so the hard drive is fucked on my laptop. Don't know why. I mean, you know, it's an older laptop, and particularly this last year, since it came into my possession, it has gotten a lot of work. But it was a work laptop previously, and I don't think that anything I was doing was beyond its capabilities. Maybe it was just that little extra push, and the hard drive is just like, ain't gonna fucking do it no more. We got it kind of, sort of, it says it's partially repaired, because we did this stuff with it, but in fact, it still doesn't open up Firefox, which we don't think that Firefox is the actual primary issue here. It's just the manifestation is happening when we try to do anything on the internet. Assuming also, because it's the hard drive, and to the extent that I understand these things, you know, the reading and writing off the hard drive and putting extra pressure on it probably means that can't actually make videos, even if we are unable to upload them, or even if we were able to upload them, it probably wouldn't be a great idea to put that kind of pressure on the hard drive as it is. So like basically we're just trying not to touch the fucking thing until Supum has this kid. I mean, I've met many good people in my life over the years, and I don't want to discount anything that they have ever done for me, passively or actively, but like, Supum's in a class. He's sending us the parts to do repairs, which is why we seem to think that we're hoping that we can get this fixed and ready by October at the latest, because like, yeah, he's like, hey, this is a thing that you can do with guidance, like the actual physical repair of it, and you know, you can reload the windows and we can take a picture of the bitmap or something. I don't 100% get all of that, but basically that we hopefully should not lose any of the data that is on there, which is good. I did take off the VODs that I haven't uploaded yet. We got 3 VODs that are just sitting there waiting to be uploaded, and all of the finished videos for the archive, I took those off, you know, as a backup, just to be safe, but we couldn't save everything that was on there. I mean, we couldn't transfer everything that's on there, so hopefully the hard drive is not so uber fucked that we actually lose the data that's on there right now. The toes are crossed, fingers are crossed. However this shit works, this is not me. I'm not a digital girly. No. I want pistons and motors and gears and shit that I can look at and, potentially noodle out myself, although I don't have a lot of practice with that, mostly practice with breaking things. But you get into this digital shit and I just don't. But Soup is confident, and he's gonna send us the parts, which we certainly couldn't afford right now. I mean, we technically could, but that would mean that we wouldn't be able to do the electrolysis, and that's its own bag in the fact that Soup understands that and is like, no, I gotcha, girlio. I'm gonna help you out. I can't. What do you even say to kindness like that? But the thing this has been this last week. I have not been able to do nothing with the laptop. Haven't done no streams. Haven't done no video work. Haven't done nothing, and I don't. It's been weird. I don't. You'd think that, because there's the Venn diagram. This is always time, money, and energy, right? And that's the fact that those circles in my life are very, very small already, and the overlap in them is relatively small. So there's things that I should do that I could do to improve my life, but you always look back at the Venn diagram. Do you have the time? Do you have the energy? Do you have the money? And if the overlap is not there, then that activity is not getting done. I've been thinking a long time about, because we are putting a lot of time and energy into this online thing that we do. It's been very fulfilling. It's meant a lot to me. It's allowed me to build this community of people that is just amazing. Honestly, has been life-saving. But it does mean that the circles of time and the circles of energy are pretty much devoted to that. And so you would think this last week, when I'm not spending any time on that, and I'm not spending any energy on that, and that would open up alternate things that I could work on in my life. And hey, you could maybe you could do studying, right? That's been a thing that's been on our mind a lot. The money's not there, so going out and building a social life this past week was not going to be in the cards, and it's not going to be in the cards for the next month until I get the face taken care of. But say, hey, maybe you can devote some time and energy and you really focus down, drill down. There's not like a ton of language building that you can do in the month or a couple of months that we're going to be down from the streams, but that is a thing that you could do, right? And so you think hey, okay, maybe we can incorporate that into our life and see how that works with the time and the energy. And then when we get back online with the online, we try to balance those things, because we got this new thing to build around, right? I don't get it. I come back from work and I'm just utterly beat. I ain't done hardly nothing this past week with my free time aside from fucking playing Isaac, which, if you've been following the channel for the last year or so, you know that's generally a sign that things are not well. Isaac is the go-to when I got nothing else, when I just cannot. I got to do something, because if I'm not doing anything, my brain starts to devour itself. But it's an option of last resort. And so I spent this whole last week fucking around with Isaac. not working on any of the shit that I could be working on because I come home from work and I think, well, what the fuck? Well, where did the energy that you clearly do not have right now? The energy circle in that Venn diagram must be utterly shot. And yet you were doing the video shit, right? You were doing streams 3 nights a week, 3 hours of stream, and where did that fucking energy come from? Because you were doing that. That was a thing that you were doing. And I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that I've just been getting through on pure momentum. That I got my ass running years ago and just basically never fucking stopped. And it's been the momentum has been masquerading as energy. And now that I'm not moving, I ain't got no fucking momentum. And I look around and I'm like, isn't that supposed to be energy? Apparently not. I don't know what. This, whew, folks, this last year has been every single year. You think, do the year greeting videos and say, well, the previous year was pretty fucky, but we're, gotta be hopeful for the next one, right? Because you gotta be hopeful, because you got no hope. What you fucking doing with yourself? And yet then the next New Year's video comes around, and then it's like, holy shit, that last year was also pretty fucky. Yeah, I don't know. 2026 has been a lot. I mean, not even just, that's just looking at my life. You look around and you think, like, this is easy mode comparatively to what other people are experiencing, because there's folks that have got it a lot worse, and you look around and you say, well, this is living on easy mode, and it fucking sucks. What the fuck? If we were in hard mode, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I don't think I could. Anyways, that wasn't supposed to be a thing that I don't know. It's been bubbling in my head, but I didn't particularly intend to talk about it now. And here we are. Fuck, folks. I don't. Whew, dogs. I don't know. Seriously, it's. Anyways. I haven't practicing, I haven't studying, which is the thing I need to do. I need to do, it needs to be a focused study, it can't just be osmotic, and I haven't been doing that, because there's no direction for it. It's very frustrating. But I have been reading Tekken Concrete again. So it's kind of like, it's not, but it kind of is. It's a fun book to go back to. I've had this since I got to Japan. It was like one of the first manga I picked up, and back in, I don't know when I got that one. It was 2006 maybe. No, it was before that, because before the movie came out. But still, not to be a hipster, because this is published in 93, so whatever. But it's been one of those. It's one of those manga that I come back to every couple of years. I'll throw myself back into it and see how much more I get out of it than when I did it the last couple of years ago. And since the movie came by, it's 20 years since that movie released. Fuck. The movie came out recently. I saw it. It was in the theater down by my place, and if you have not seen Tekken Concrete, you should see it. It's gorgeous. It's an absolutely beautiful movie. I still don't get why people don't talk about it more. It's fantastic. But so it was in the theaters and it was in my mind, and I was like, hey, I actually kind of understood a little bit more of it in the theaters, which is a little bit shocking because my hearing is fucked. So that just, being able to actually process language in an audio sense is very difficult, because I don't process anything in an audio sense. But I got a little bit more out of it than I usually do, and I was like, well, you need to check out the manga, and so I've been reading that. past couple of days, and I don't know, just trying to get this engine revving. Just trying to do something, because it would be if we do this whole period of waiting to repair the laptop, and I ain't gotten nothing done. I just sat rotting in my apartment. Now I'm gonna be real pissed off. Is the thing. I'm gonna be real pissed off because there's folks that, there's folks that are waiting. Kind of want to use this time, well, as we're able. It's kind of tough, because the electrolysis gonna have to be growing out the beard. This is starting in a week, and then it's gonna be like that for 4 fucking weeks, 30 days. It's gonna be like that until November. Fuck me, I would die. It's gonna be like that till September 11th. Amusingly enough, that's when we're doing the fucking face lasers. They're not lasers. I don't know. It's like a tattoo. They get the needle in there and they fucking stick the needle into the goddamn pore, the follicle, and they just burn that shit, and then it never fucking comes back. That's why it's so expensive, because they gotta go one by one. That's why you gotta let it grow out. And fuck it, just do it. I want it done. I want the light. Sometimes I think to myself it would be like 9 o'clock at night, and a little bit of the fuzz is coming out, and it's scrapey, and you think it would be nice to just go for a fucking walk. Just get out, and maybe, you got a little bit extra money, just go out on the town. You don't even need to do a thing on the town. You could just like wander around the town and be around people, and you think, well, I can't fucking do that because of the fucking face. So to be able to be done with that, we're excited, but oh boy, the 30 days and from starting to bring the hair out until to get rid of the fucking shit, and it's gonna be hard. So I want to use this time because I got nothing else I can fucking do with it. So I want to use the time to do something that's gonna improve my life. But we need to figure out how the fuck that goes. I don't even know. God, I'm pissed off now. I hope you've been enjoying Control. Just run that on the side because I can't do nothing. I can't do the usual stuff with a nice frame that's animated and that's all Little Big Planet shit, because that's part of, they got to do that on Vegas, and I can't open Vegas. Maybe I could, but it would make something explode, and then I couldn't upload. I gotta upload this from fucking, I gotta go through the PlayStation to upload this shit. What am I even talking about? I am so sorry. We gotta get back on track. I tried. Okay, I tried. The important thing, channel hiatus. If you stuck around this long, you don't need me to tell you again, but the channel hiatus will be from today, this video, until, hopefully before October. Don't want it to go that long, but it might. I need to be honest about that. It might, because I'm gonna have to build up the streaming pile backlog, because I ain't got none of that. At least the archive stuff, we can just put the archive stuff right away and fill in that. But like the streaming pile stuff, it's gonna take like at least like a week or two to fix that, so I'm not having it breathing down my fucking neck. I'm just rabbiting on. I'm done. We're done here. We're done. This is it. They're done. I love y'all. Sorry I'm such a fucking mess. But I do love y'all, and I'm trying. Cats and jammers, I am trying. We figured this out somehow. But that's we're just gonna cut that right there. We're gonna stop here. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.